All right. Welcome to this podcast. Hold on a second. I put my mic on. There we are. All right. So today is night owl podcast. I have spies that try to listen in to me from by my room, but oh well, it's family. No, I have a lot of things I want to talk about today. For whoever is like bored at night and stuff. Alright, let's start from right when I woke up. If I sound like an idiot or whatever you want to listen to, well, just change it. Okay. So when I woke up, I was really thirsty and stuff. And I was thinking like, I need to drink some water because like my mouth and throat's like, like really dry. So I want to go, I have Deer Park water bottles. So I want to go get one of my Deer Park water bottles, and this is my first podcast, by the way. But I want to go get one of my Deer Park water bottles, and right when as soon as I start to like unscrew the lid, it just blasted out like on my bed somewhere, and it made a really loud noise in my room. I was like, "Whoa, what was that?" So turned out I put something up in the water bottle. Like the night like I want to go to sleep, and it looked just like water. Like seriously, like normal water. When you drink some of it, there's always like some bubbles in it, like air bubbles somehow. I think that gets in it, and it looked just like that. It looked like just like normal water. So that'd be kind of a good prank in a way if you was gonna ever do that. And that reminds me, um, there was this time I went downtown and I didn't know. I thought only soda would do that, but I poured tea, just normal tea, into um like a water bottle, you know? So I walked downtown and I don't know, I walked for about like 20 minutes or something, and then I was like, alright, I need a drink. And when I want to go hang out at the it's called the Aquatorium. It's just somewhere downtown. But so as soon as I go to unscrew it, I'm telling you, it's worse than soda even. Having tea in a water bottle, I want to unscrew it, and it went flying up in the air, and it hit the ceiling of what I was under, and went back on the ground and made a loud noise, like I don't even know, like a toy gun or something. I was like, oh wow, that was crazy. Like it happened to me a few times before. Like, oh, it's just crazy. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be talking for, but I'm going to try to talk about a lot of things. It's a podcast. Why not? Alright, here's another thing, is how hard is it to take care of a cat? Well, my cat, it's usually really bad all the time. It likes to try to blow fire at me. It stinks up the litter box. I'll tell you that. It eats a lot. It drinks a lot. So you're gonna keep giving it water. Deal with it trying to scratch you up. Blowing fire at you from its mouth. Uh, Giving it cat food. Changing the litter box like crazy. And having to deal with hair getting on everything. Like, if you ever get a cat, or if you have it in your own room, even if it's by accident having it in your room, it will try to find your best favorite clothes that you usually would go outside with, or your jacket, and sleep all over and shed all over it, where it's like super hairy. even a washer and dryer even can't even get all the hair off. So you even need a lint roller with it. It's crazy, but I don't know. I like cats. Okay, another thing. When you live in with people and there's only one bathroom, do you hate that feeling when you finally go into the bathroom and then someone comes by and then they grunt kinda or make a noise like, oh come on, or something like that. Like that literally just happened to me yesterday. Like the bathroom is like right next to my room, like right next to it. So, I had to go really bad. So I get out of my room, I go in the bathroom, literally like 10 to 15 seconds later, I hear someone coming down the hall, and then he says, oh, come on, or something like that, and starts walking away. Then I'm thinking, like, man, that just makes me feel so bad or something. Like, I don't know, I don't like that. I just want to be somewhere where I'm alone and don't have to deal with someone else wanting to have to go to the bathroom. I don't know if you know what that's like, but it's a horrible feeling in a way, like, because it's like, it feels like that's being put on you, if you know what I'm talking about. Like, just all the it's not guilt, but, or is it? I don't know. Like, just knowing that it's like they're saying it because of you are in there. I just don't like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm always up at night all the time anymore. I usually I wake up all the time anywhere from 3 to 4 p.m. and go to sleep from 7 a.m. It's really hard to get sleep. Another thing is how weird dreams are. So it's just so weird when you think about it. When you have a dream and it just like makes no sense at all. I imagine, I think I had this dream before where I had to go back to school, and the school was a mixture of middle school and elementary school mixed in together into one school. And I was thinking, like, that is so weird, because like that's not like that'd be like a whole entire new building into one. It's like but it doesn't even exist in real life, but it's in your dream. I'm gonna turn off my not AC, my fan, because I'm talking a little loud and I have like tinnitus or something. That ringing in my ear. It's horrible. I'm like really sweaty these days, horribly. I'm always on. I don't know if it's the medicine I'm on or what, but I'm like horribly sweaty all the time. Whew. Wow. I'm always out of breath too. Like I'm out of shape and everything. Here's another thing is I do voice recordings like all the time. Like I literally like I'll be just talking just like this and stuff. And I'm just like playing a game or doing stuff, looking at my I'd be like doing stuff on my browser on my laptop, and yeah, and I'd be just talking all day. So I literally thought just one day is like thinking, you know what? Why don't I just make a podcast? And I was trying to look for like a live one, but I can't find those like live podcasting. I tried to see like on YouTube, but my voice on there, it sounds like a stupid echoey robot. My voice right now is trying to sound so weird just because I'm using a stupid mic. Like, for example, if I was gonna say, let me think of something. Alright, if I was trying to do that, I delete those videos by the way. But if I was gonna try to do a podcast on YouTube, and if I was gonna say something like, I'm gonna go get milk at the store, it'd be like, meow, 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 like that. And I'm thinking, like, that is not how I want my voice to be on a live podcast. So, uh, so I'm just gonna have to do offline ones for now. I found a site that should like broadcast it around everywhere. I don't know. I don't know even how long can you even have this podcast for and whatnot. But it's my first one, whatnot. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I want to tell you at least more about my life and whatnot. Another thing I want to talk about. One thing is there's this time. Oh wait, about this whole podcasting real fast. So there was this. I want to try to ask my brother to see if he wanted to be a part of the podcast with me, and he says he's not really up at night like this. So I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna have to do it solo then. Oh well, I try to wing it, see what happens, see if anyone listens, whatnot. Okay, so there was this time I went downtown and let me think. Oh yeah, so it was gonna rain. Like I didn't know it was gonna rain at all. And I was walking like with my older brother, So he says, "Get ready," and I'm like, "What?" And then I turned around, and then all of a sudden there's a blast of horrible like hard rain went all over us, and like first like imagine like we're walking next to the railroads, and it was just bright daylight, like just like a very nice bright blue day, and it was so peaceful and everything. You heard birds and all that, but wait, when he said get ready and I turned around, it was like dark brown the sky looked like, and like super dark. It was raining so hard, and it was so hard we couldn't even see that much in front of us. And and I had all these glass Coke bottles in my pocket and everything, and then there was lightning everywhere. Like starting to be lightning and thunder, and I said, "What do we do?" And I said, "Where are you?" Because I couldn't find him. And he says, "Right here." And I was just like, "I hear you, but I can't see you," or something. And then I said, "What do we do?" And then like he got to get a little closer where I can see him, and then he pointed. He says, "Right there." And like it was so loud, the rain, that um the rain was so loud that it was so hard to hear each other. And I was kind of scared that the lightning would hit me from all those glass Coke bottles. So he pointed, and it was like this very like faded, glowing yellow M. It was McDonald's. So he like said, "Right there," and I said, "All right." And we were trying to run. We were literally trying to run, and the rain was pouring down so much. We were like in slow motion. Like we were in slow motion running, and I'm telling you, like our clothes, like every bit of our clothes, all of our clothes was totally soaked from head to toe. Like like a shirt, a pants, a socks, just everything, even under that. So like and we walked in Walmart, and everyone started like looking at us, and we were just walking like swamp monsters, just like dripping all over the place. And then as soon as we started going in, it started howling. Like there was ice starting to hit the windows and everything. I'm like, we're so glad we just got in. Even like before that, even was gonna hit us. And then there was these like people trying to keep going out, and but they were like I don't know, trying to show off or something. Like they could go in the rain, but they couldn't even last like a second out there, and they'd have them like jump back in real fast. It was really funny. We just like walked at the table, wait for the rain to like calm down, and we walked back up. We were soaked. That was a crazy story there. That was a crazy time. There's another thing I want to talk about. It's for all of us night owls, I would like to call us. All of us people that stay up at night, like all night. I wish there were doctors that will be all night as well. Like, what about some of us that's on like has a night schedule for it, like at work at night? Like, wouldn't you think that we should like have doctors at night too? I mean, I would think so. I don't know. I wish there were more things open at night. I mean, even though COVID has hit, it's harder to see a lot more stuff going on. But um, yeah. I mean, I wish there were doctors at night, so that way, like, I've been wanting to get things done. I want to get things checked out, but it's so freaking hard to stay up in the morning, and I just don't know why. But I just think it'd be pretty awesome if there were doctors at night as well, besides just the hospital. And the hospital doesn't even like to see you for a lot of things. They just say, well, just go make a doctor appointment, and be like, well, that's gonna be hard because like you're always up at night. That's the bad side always about night. Is the doctors and stuff and getting seen and all that. I mean, I watched this one YouTube person. Uh, he's called Report of the Week. He does podcasts as well. I like podcasts a lot. I don't know. Just wanted to shout that out. I'm usually so slow to get anything done as well. I gotta turn my fan back on. I'm sorry. I'm sweating horrible in here. Oh my. Oh yeah. So another thing I want to talk about, but I don't know if anyone's listening in my room. I don't want my family to listen into everything I'm saying because I'm gonna be like talking about them, pretty much. So that's why I got this book here to maybe kind of cover my voice a little, and so I can like maybe talk closer to this mic. So I don't like how usually I literally live with my parents still because I still can't find another job right now. I had two jobs before. I can tell you them in a little bit, but I'm back. I mean, I'm back here with my parents again, and like I don't know, just maybe I'd feel more comfortable if I was outside talking about my parents, because there's something I want to say, but yeah, I they can listen in pretty good because these walls are literally like paper thin. So I'm gonna skip this subject for now. Just for now, you know. I will. I don't know. I kind of want to say something else. Let me think. I did go homeless before in my life. I will tell you that. And it was because of my mother and her ex-boyfriend. You know what? Nah, I'm gonna talk about that another time when I'm actually outside. Maybe tomorrow or later on tonight. I don't know. Might take I'm gonna take a walk outside one day, and I'm gonna record it, like me talking about it. Then actually being here and like possibly then just being way outside my room, sneaking here because they already get mad at me enough, and my family just doesn't see me the same way as they used to. That's something. Let's see. Oh yeah, so um here's another thing is on YouTube, like it seems like everything that's trying to be recommended to me is like everything that's trying to be recommended to me is from years ago, like 6 years ago, 4 years ago. Like it's like no one's uploading anymore or something, or like it's so slow. Like that's another reason why I'm making this whole entire podcast thing, because I want to try this every night. I want to try to make a podcast thing every night, so you at least have something to listen to every day, than having to wait like days and days to like maybe a week or something like that. Like, you know, than having to wait until like other YouTuber things, or having to watch like like many years old videos like again or over. Like sometimes some of those things just don't get as fun, or the content is not as good. I mean, that's just rainstorming. Like there's these people I watch. I don't want to name names right now, but hold on, I need to kind of yawn and burp. Alright, well, anyway, there's like there's these people I watch, and they just do like a kind of weird experiment stuff and just talk about random stuff every day, or yeah, pretty much every day. But like I was in a playlist, and a very very old video just popped up, and they were being like super immature and stuff, and super loud and stuff. It got really annoying. I had to like I had to skip it real fast because I was kind of getting embarrassed that people would have been hearing it out my room real fast. And like when I get embarrassed, I also start to sweat, and I'm not really usually sweaty enough, or probably being out of shape, and probably the medicine I'm on. I don't know. I've been looking for my like another reason why I'm making these recording podcast things now is because, well, I had a cam recorder, if that's what you call it, and it's been lost for a very long time. I've been looking for it ever since. I just kept like since like I think a little bit past Christmas. I had a 1 terabyte drive and a camcorder, and I don't know. I just cannot find them. I've been looking all over the place, but my room is pretty bad and messy. So, but I've been looking in my room everywhere. I just cannot find it anywhere. I can tell you more reasons of where I could think it could be and why, but I don't want to say it out loud right now because, like, just for talking in my room just like this, people in the bathroom would be able to hear me just easily fine, or right in the hallway even, or just talk like this for a moment, or my mother, like, which is the next room from mine to the left. We're coming out my room. And I don't want to like say too much stuff like that. I don't want to say too much stuff where my family can hear. Like if I'm talking about them, then they're just really weird out at me even more. I mean, I don't think they're gonna even know about this whole podcasting I'm doing. Except my brother when like I told him saying that they want to be a part of it, but I didn't tell him like what's it going to be on, what platform or anything like that, or even what's it called. Or maybe I did, but I don't think he's just gonna go try to find and search up. I said, oh, I'm gonna go search this out real fast. I doubt it. He has other things he does, like he plays games all the time, talks to people. I don't think he wants to be any part of my life, just like the rest of the family. Let me drink some water. And I'm not saying that just because, just because he says that he doesn't be up at that time. I can definitely tell you, like, this whole thing that goes on, like, why I think about all this stuff. It's because I kind of like a little bit of a detective to my own self, and things I find out. Like, I find little answers hidden here and there of things, why I think so, and how things make sense. And I can explain just fine and everything if I go for a walk, probably. Like, if I go for a walk, I can literally probably just be like, alright, well, I'm just gonna like, I can tell you that, like, just this easy, this fine. Probably I will. Maybe, I mean, it's literally 12:31. I mean, night walks are really awesome. I mean, why not? I don't know. I mean, I play games a lot, but I'm dizzy too, by the way. I mean, I keep being really dizzy. I don't know why. There's a lot of my problems, I have no idea why they bother me. I might have to try to find my keys and stuff. I mean, that's even another thing I want to tell you about. I used to have front door keys, but and anytime I say she did something, that's mainly that I'm gonna refer to Ma, like mother. So I used to have front door keys, but she changed the lock, so I wouldn't have it when I was homeless, so I couldn't get back in. But since we are really poor usually here, she didn't even get the chance to backdoor ones. But I can tell you how this whole story went and how I came back here. I mean, I still got the backdoor keys, but not the front. But she'd be so mad if she knows I was talking about all this. And I don't want to ruin my chances to get back out right now, because, you know, I got all this stuff in my room. I usually play my PlayStation stuff and look for jobs and whatnot. But, I don't know, maybe a supportive group that would follow me can help do some donations and stuff, and maybe I could get myself a bike, because that's what I'm working on. I'm really working on getting I want to get a bicycle, and to be specific, or I mean, I might have said that wrong, but you know what I'm talking about. But a bicycle, so I can get like a job, like one of those, like a DoorDash job or Uber Eats job, or something to start out like that. I need something at least to get me by. And someone literally just went in the bathroom now, so whoever's in there is going to be able to hear me talk. Sorry I'm not talking that much, because someone's in there. And if I sound much weirder right now, it's because I'm holding my mouth kinda, or like putting my hand over my mouth a little bit, so most of my voice sound would go to my mic. If I keep being quiet just for a few moments, I just don't know what to talk about, because I'm kind of waiting for them to go by. But yeah, I kind of want to take a walk, and I might just start doing my other recordings on my walks. I think I just heard them getting, like, closing the nope, I just heard them flush the toilet now. Man, I want to tell you so much about what goes on here. Like, really, these are paper thin walls. I should just be quiet for a few moments, but this would be like I don't want a quiet podcast stream. I should just keep on talking. I don't know. I want to do so much. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should just end the stream for now, and I'll be just like, wait, I think I just heard them go out. Oh, no, I did. I heard the walls cracking. If anything unexpected happens, like knocking at my door, you might even hear them like saying, "Who are you talking to?" and stuff like that. I'm gonna have to keep that in this whole podcast thing. I'm just trying to speak a little low, so they don't, hear that much. I hate being dizzy. And then that ringing in my ear, I think they left now, but that ringing in my ear is just so horrible. I don't know. I know I might speak a little loud at times, accidentally, but let's see. I don't even know how many megabytes this is taking up. I'm just using Audacity for, let's see. I've been talking for 29 minutes. Oh my gosh. 29 minutes. My disk space remaining is 19 hours and 47 minutes. Yeah, my laptop's pretty full. I don't know. Every time I start looking around, I feel like really dizzy. I just want to take a walk. I don't know. Maybe I might. Maybe I might not. I don't know. I mean, there's not really much to do if I did take a walk, because there's literally like nothing open but the gas station, pretty much. I mean, if I go downtown, it's pretty much gonna be gas stations only that's open. And sometimes I do like to just go grab a drink from there. I mean, I have some like cash on my card still. I mean, remember, I did have a few jobs before. I can tell you about them later. Guys, I mean, it's a little cringy when the family listens in to what I'm talking about. I don't care about if it's like out in the world podcast kind of thing, but when I hear my voice just in my room talking like this, I don't know, it's a little cringy and weird sounding, I feel. My nose keeps being clogged, I have to keep breathing through my mouth. Oh yeah, so I want to say another thing. Oh yeah, two things now. One thing is, it was just raining, like, not too long ago, so if I was gonna take a walk, everything's pretty much gonna probably be really wet. So I'm gonna probably have to bring an umbrella in case if it rains again, or tries to rain again. And usually when I take a walk, I like to wear a backpack. You know, like, usually, like, cause I'm like a traveler, I like to be, and keep stuff in it, in my backpack. Like if I'm gonna go to a store and get something, I just put it in my backpack instead of having to keep it on the bag and on my hand. The other thing I was gonna say, I'm trying to remember now. It's sad. I don't. Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I just don't remember now. Except that maybe I was gonna bring an umbrella. I don't know if I said that now. I literally don't remember. I mean, I literally don't remember if I said if I was gonna bring an umbrella or not. Because I have an umbrella. Maybe I meant to say that. Crazy how this COVID has been hit like that's crazy, like some big pandemic thing. And it's just not only the US either, it's like around the whole world. That's the crazy thing. The whole world that sneezed in air. I don't know if lots of those numbers are made up. I kinda think some of it is just like so it can be a big trend on the internet. I mean, like, imagine if someone choked. Oh my. The sound wave things are not there now. But it says I'm talking. This thing didn't get corrupted, did it? Huh, huh, huh. Ah, boy. I'm just gonna risk it and keep on talking. Or maybe I shouldn't, because I mean, if I talk this long, uh, I don't know. Well, let me hear and just say what I was gonna say. Is so if I imagine if let me think what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, imagine if someone choked to death on some food, then they're gonna probably the news probably would say something like saying, "This person choked to death on food because of COVID." Like what the heck? Like that's what I'm imagining. I'm just saying. That's how some of the numbers are being more fake or being more up, saying that the deaths are caused from that. That's how I imagine it. This person choked to death on food because of COVID. Like, come on. Oh well, I mean it's not funny, but it's stupid funny of the way that the news how they would say. Like, you know what I mean? Alright, well, since the sound waves are not showing anymore on the laptop, like, every time, like, I was able to talk and I would see the sound waves keep popping up. It's a blank screen now, and it says that this audio is still going up, like the numbers, but I don't see the sound waves anymore, so I don't know if my voice is being even, like, broadcast or not anymore on this thing, so I might have to start just doing, like, maybe them on my voice recorder. I have a voice recorder and I have a 8 terabyte drive, so I have a 1 terabyte drive and an 8 terabyte drive. My 1 terabyte drive has so much stuff on it that I didn't even put much stuff on my 8 terabyte yet. And I just wish I knew what it was. There's really old stuff too. I had videos of back when I was a little kid, and those videos have been gone too. There's so much things I can talk about. Upcoming podcast stuff I can say is like how my phone got stolen by a stranger, how I had so much recordings back then and stuff, school books being like gone and stuff I wanted, funny school moments, but for this, just because I don't know if this thing is going anymore, I'm just gonna end it here. Hopefully, it turns out okay, and just post it and hopefully people listen to it. Alright. I'll try to make another one later or the next day. Or whenever I just feel like it. It can even just be in a few minutes even. Alright, have a good day.